Okay.
Do you need me in the Discord? I'm just helping Buffer with this. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. I find my library. Okay. Let me just bring back up the staff notes, and we will. That's my fault. I didn't see that you got switched to me. I thought I still had Nix.
Yeah, I thought I was with X, so I was wondering why he didn't.
I didn't check screenshot. That was my bad.
Yeah, I didn't either. That's me too.
I'm blanking right now. Lead. The notes. Okay. Alright, now I will start streaming. My fault, guys.
All good, all good.
Alright. So, go to staff class. We're going to go over the staff mentorship meeting notes. Whitelists. Double check when you're giving out whitelists that you're giving the correct one to the correct player. This is especially important for jobs with arrest batons. Double check. So make sure when you're giving whitelists, especially for like a shock trainee, make sure you're giving them shock trainee, not shock trooper, because the shock trooper gets a baton. And let's say that's a minge. Now he's going around randomly arresting everybody. Leniency. Leniency for rules can be granted for certain circumstances. At the end of the day, this is a Gary's Mod server, and we want players to have fun without impeding on others having fun. Which means situations need to be handled case by case. You have to determine whether rule breaks are done with malicious intent or not. Use your best judgment. So let's say someone's on like the corner of the map, it's off hours, dead of the night, no one's on, and he's just playing music to himself over his mic. Are we really gonna pull him and verbal him for mic spam if he's not bothering anybody on the dead corner of the map, you know? So, so you use your best judgment. ERP is not just /RP or /me actions. It also applies to sexual discussions in voice, in comms, in local text, etc. And it is enforceable based on severity. So let's say you're talking, you hear some people talking about sex, that's still ERP, right? It's not just a in chat thing. It's something that you can hear and you still act on it accordingly. And then activity logs. It's important you fill out your activity logs every day with the correct information so you can receive credit for the time you're here. Each part of the activity log is broken down in the pinned message at the top of the channel. But if you're still confused, you should ask your mentor or member of leadership for clarification. So, essentially, just make sure you're putting in your activity log every day you're on the server, and make sure you're putting in the correct information accordingly, okay?
Got it.
We'll be moving on to the Kahoot. All right. The game pin is on screen. It is 9227071. Again, the game pin is 9227071.
Let me load it up. There you go. 922. Oh, shit. 922.
Alright, there you are. I hope this one doesn't get flagged, please, staff class, because my last one got flagged because I had the word ERP in there.
Got it.
When should you put your activity log in? A day later, when you get on and forget to edit it. Before you get off, or when you get on, make sure to edit the time you got off. When should you put your activity log in?
Green.
So there were two right answers there. It could either be before you get off, or when you get on. When you get on, and make sure to edit the time you got off. So good job. What is logged in your activity log? Take some time here. look over all the answers. What do you think is correct? What are you logging in your activity log?
Shoot. Oh, give me a minute. My thing's tweaking. My Discord is bugging right now.
Yeah. So it's gonna be so what's missing from that one is the AFK hours. So if you do have hours in your away from your keyboard, those also need to be logged. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I got it. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. So I'll make sure you understood. What constitutes as ERP? That's my way around it, so I don't get flagged. Underscores. So what constitutes as ERP? Suggestive actions in /RP and /me. /RP turns away. Any type of suggestive conversations or medical RP. Yep, that's your right answers there. So it could be suggestive actions in /RP and /me, or any types of suggestive conversations. Good work. True or false? Is it ever acceptable to ERP, even with Toad? Is it ever acceptable? True or false?
What? Oh wait,
false. What? You never ERP, especially with Toad.
I was kind of confused the answer. Yeah, no, so I get that one.
ERP is bad. You never condone it.
ERP with Toad.
Someone says the N-word, not the hard R, and it doesn't seem malicious. What do? Do you system warn the player? Do you verbal warn them if it doesn't seem malicious? Ban them for 2 weeks, or jail the player?
Technically, I mean, it is still a bad word, but it doesn't seem malicious.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna give them a verbal, and I tried. Okay.
Yeah. So verbal warn them, and if it doesn't seem malicious. So like I had a situation the other day where the guy was just it's in his vocabulary. He ended up saying it. Someone wanted me to ban him, but I watched the clip and it didn't seem malicious, so I verbal warned him, and he's still on the server to this day. So, it's all about that because that's just reaching at that point. We're just gonna ban him just saying the word. He wasn't being malicious about it, so it's all about how you interpret things. Someone is playing music through their mic during off hours in the corner of the map. What do you do? Gag them for 15 minutes. Verbal them for mic ban. Case by case, see if there's malicious intent. Or lenient if they aren't bothering.
Aren't bothering anyone.
Yep. So could either go case by case to see if there's malicious intent, and be lenient if they aren't bothering anyone. 2 correct answers. What whitelist has an arrest baton? 212th Officer, 91st Commander, Fleet Security, or Shock Trooper? Who has the arrest baton? Yep. So you got to be careful too with Fleet because they also have arrest batons in some of their jobs. So
I did not know that.
Yes. So make sure you're careful as well. But Shock Trooper is the obvious one. So good work. Make sure we're being careful when giving whitelists out. What is the punishment for random arrest? 6-month ban, a system warning, a verbal warning, or system warrant, and stripped of all whitelists.
I mean, if it's their first one, I would do a strip.
Yep. So you're gonna system warn them and strip them of all whitelists. This is it's a no-nonsense rule.
And they would get blacklisted from Shock, correct?
Essentially, it's based on the commander,
but okay.
More than likely, yes, they're blacklisted from Shock. What is the ban like for attempting to start drama? Staff level perma, 6 months, community level perma, or 2 weeks. So So it's going to
It's
be
a
a
community, okay.
community level perma ban.
So what does that mean exactly?
So attempting to start drama. So a common one I see is when they're talking about the server owner. So if someone comes on here and
Mhm.
they're talking about the server owner in a negative way, that's immediate attempting to start drama. It's community level perma ban. Get the clip, you COC it up, and
That's the okay, starting to start a rumor basically.
essentially. But you got to be careful with that one.
Hmm.
It's got to be very obvious that they're trying to start drama on the server. It needs to be like in your face. So what is the ban length for MRDM? Mass random death match. 2 months, 1 to 2 days, 1 to 5 weeks, or 6 months.
Mass RDM.
It's going to be 1 to
1 to
5
5.
weeks. So for mass RDM,
Mass RDM?
yep,
Oh.
mass RDM. It's 1 to 5 weeks. Surprisingly, you'd think it's more, but it's just 1 to 5
Yeah.
weeks. So they usually come back pretty quickly. All right. Do you have any questions about what material we went over? Anything you're confused on? Any questions you have about the week in general? So far?
No, I'm still getting used to the ticket system and all that right now.
Okay. Well, if
So
you need
that's
any
probably
help
the
with
hardest part.
if you need any help with it, just reach out to me. My DMs are always open.
Awesome.
But yeah, welcome to help anytime. Usually on. So.
Good.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Mayfield, if he doesn't have anything for us, then we should be good to go.
I don't got anything. It's your work, your class.
Alright.
It's your time.
Lunaris, you're good to go. Thank you.
Awesome.
Mayfield.
Ayfield, am I good to submit the
Yeah, just send it in.